Let's talk about Metal Gear Solid movie. Well, welcome back, guys. It's Geek here. Yes, there has been an announcement for a while about a potential movie of Metal Gear Solid. If you know me at all, my channel, you'll know that I'm a huge fan of the series. In fact, my favourite game of all time is Metal Gear Solid on the PSX or PS1. I just think it's a perfect 10 out of 10 game, and I don't think a game will ever top it for me. It's just not possible. It was like I was in a movie, I was controlling it, and it just blew me away. And then, I was a bit sort of disappointed about the whole thing with Konami and Hideo Kojima. Basically, the franchise, in my opinion, is dead. We had that stupid zombie version game or whatever, but, And ever since I heard about a movie, I have been, a little bit concerned, because, as you probably know, most movies of video games are awful. So something you really, really love is then put on the big screen and it's just bad, and it's like, no. But it doesn't make the games not exist. It doesn't change what you liked about the games. So you have to sort of be a bit logical about it and understand why they'd want to do that. Now, this is what IMDB says about it. It says Metal Gear Solid, action, adventure, sci-fi. An advanced tank, I think that's Metal Gear, is stolen by a terrorist group, and an elite soldier, Solid Snake, is dispatched to retrieve it. The rumoured director, it's not a rumour because he's tweeting about it all the time, is Jordan Voigt Roberts. Apologies. And they've basically done nothing yet. You don't really have anything to talk about just yet. But some news today is about the fact that the Star Wars actor Oscar Isaac wants to play Snake in the Metal Gear Solid movie. So this, of course, is Oscar Isaac. You probably recognise him. Well, I know him mostly from the new Star Wars trilogy. I really like him in that as Poe Dameron, to be honest. And here, someone's done that. That doesn't look good. Oh, someone's done that. Doesn't take long for people to do this sort of stuff, does it? Yeah, I think he's an okay choice. I don't see why not. If we can't have David Hayter play him, the actual voice of him, then I guess it doesn't really matter who plays him. But it says here, a Metal Gear Solid movie from Kong Skull Island director Jordan, that guy, is in the works, but basically nothing is known about the cast or story at this stage. It's still early days for the film, but now one big name actor has come forward to say he wants to star in it. Oscar Isaac, who is known portraying the pilot Poe Dameron in the new Star Wars movies, told IGN that he wants to play Snake in the upcoming film. "I'm throwing my hat in for that one," he said. Isaac also talked about why he thinks video game movies have struggled in the past. With the video game thing, I think the trick will be, how do you replicate the feeling or what it feels like to play a video game? Now, see, I don't agree with that, because they tried to do that with Doom and that was just awful. I think where it goes wrong often is with the plots. Well, usually the plot is the story of the game, so that doesn't make any sense either. Like, the plot of Metal Gear Solid will be, like we said earlier, Solid Snake's trying to retrieve a Metal Gear, so I'm not sure about that. Anyway, and Voigt Roberts responded to his comments on Twitter, where he said casting for the Metal Gear Solid movie hasn't started yet. He did, however, commend the artist Boss Logic's mock-up of what he could look like, and here it is. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, I don't know if that's him, but it looks good. The Metal Gear movie has been in the works for a long time. He teased the film script in 2018, saying it will blow your mind in a way that many things associated with series creator Hideo Kojima do. We just turned in the script, and I think it's one of the best scripts I've ever read. It's one of the coolest, weirdest, most Kojima things. If I wasn't involved in it, I would still look at that script and say, hey, holy shh. And in some of the comments here, I'm not sure who should be it, but I know that Oscar is a poor choice. He's not Snake, he doesn't fit the character, and definitely will not sound like Snake. Well, we can put a voice on. I don't know about that. We don't know about that yet. Please God, no. Well, okay. I hope the Metal Gear Solid movie never happens. I'm kind of in agreement. From what I've seen of his actor so far, I'm going to say hell no. He was two of the top in Star Wars and he sucked in X-Men. Nope. I don't know, I think he's alright. Anyway, obviously everyone's going to always complain about everything in the comments. I think Oscar's fine. I don't see why he couldn't be Solid Snake at all. But I do kind of agree with that comment about saying I hope it's not made. I kind of hope it's not made as well. I just can't see it not being cheesy, like super cheesy. It's going to be Escape from New York, Snake Plissken style cheesy, which is a brilliant movie. It's a great action movie, but it's from like the 80s. Trying to do that now, I just don't see how it's really going to work. It just seems like a money spinner, when really, you know, Konami just need to give the rights back to Hideo and let him make another game. Please just let that happen. What do you think? Are you a big fan of the series? If you are, do you think a movie would work? If you're not a huge fan of the series, you might just think a movie would be okay. But I think it's when you're a big fan of something, you start to be a bit like, oh, you know, you get a bit precious. And I think that's quite normal, to be honest. But that guy keeps saying the script sounds great and it's going to blow your mind, so it could be good. This game, man, oh, it's so good. Oh yeah, Merle! Why can't I read your mind? Oh, such a good game. Anyway guys, just a bit of news that the actor could be Oscar, the guy playing Poe Dameron currently, and that the movie still seems to be in the works. Let me know what you think below, and that about do it for this one. So guys, if you like that, please click like, make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you on the next video, and until then remember, unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. Okay, bye. Guys, if you're still here, you're awesome! But as you are still here, why not check out some of my other videos? Oh, and if you haven't already, please click subscribe. Laters, haters.